All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the incline barbell bench. Let's go ahead and dive into the barbell. Let's go ahead and dive into the barbell incline bench press. We're gonna make this movement look extra fucking crispy so you can get the most out of it. So the first thing we want to dive into is gonna be the bench itself. So you're gonna notice here it's at about a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna have it one lower so I can move this down one. I can still be okay there, but I find I get the most engagement being out of 45. So having it right at this angle, you want to make sure the seat is up as well, just so you have that support and you're not sliding off the bench. After this is all set up, let's go ahead and walk you through my favorite cues that are going to allow the incline to feel the best for you, as well as some of the biggest mistakes that I see being made with this movement, right? So the first thing that I really notice is a lot of people are going to have a weak wrist. They are going to have the bar right up top. We want to have it right at the bottom on the wrist. That way it stacks on the wrist, and then you have the support going down all to the elbow, right? So you want all the joints stacked throughout this. You don't want it pulling your fingers back. Once you start going heavier, this is going to place a lot of tension on the wrist, and we want to avoid that. So with that being said, what we want to do coming into this is we want to figure out where we want our grip to be at. I always use little grooves here, so I'll use my pinkies or I'll use my thumbs to just kind of measure where I want to be. For this one, it has a little strip on the side. That's where I'm going to place my pinky. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so I can make sure everything is balanced and I don't have, you know, one hand out more than the other one. Once I'm here, I'm going to start bracing. I'm going to unrack the bar. Before I start moving, what I want to do here is I want to pretend like I'm breaking the bar. What that's gonna do, it's gonna allow my elbows to shift inward. So right now they're pointing out, they're gonna shift in. From here, now I'm in a really good position to come down. Now all I wanna do is I wanna come down and I wanna end right about my upper chest, give it a little tap, right back up. Same thing coming down, and then right back up. Notice the tempo of this movement. Even with weight, this is the same tempo I'm gonna have because I'm trying to control the weight at all times. And that right there pretty much breaks down the barbell incline bench press for you. So again, remember, we don't want the wrist to be flimsy. We want the bar to be right on the wrist so we can stack. We can have that support. As you start getting ready for the movement, pretend like you're breaking the bar, get those elbows in, flare that chest, come down, nice, smooth control so you can get the most out of the movement.